So I had this urge to like completely change around my office and a little bit of the living room, and I want to move some shelves and some things. I think I'm gonna do it. But the first thing I have to do before I get into organizing and reworking my office is to deal with what is behind these dreaded doors. I'm gonna show you, but don't judge me. Just when you think it couldn't get any worse. Jesus. Here's the thing about this closet. This is one of the only places we have in this whole entire apartment to store things. But now we have a hanger, and I've got a lot of things, like outdoor things that could probably go into storage that like don't need to be in this house. So I have to tackle this entire closet before I do anything with the rest of my camera stuff. Organizing is my favorite, but also the worst. Let's do this. So this big box came from IKEA. I ordered a bunch of storage boxes, but they came in this weird box. So I'm assuming because it's IKEA, I'm gonna have to build those boxes. By the way, I finally got a proper box opening knife. Yeah. Are you f***ing kidding? They couldn't come assembled. I bought a lot of these. I think I made a mistake. I have so many shelves with like so much camera accessories on it. So that's why I got all these boxes to organize everything properly. Everything right now is just thrown in these baskets, so I want to organize them. The goal with this closet is to be partially storage and partially a properly set up camera storage area / camera charge station / file server kind of area. Wait, what? I'm an idiot. What? 1, 2, 3. Oh, idiot. One box done. I ordered a lot of boxes. Last one. These actually weren't that bad at all. I thought these were gonna be way worse. Like the last time, they had to be like, there were boxes like this and I had to screw them together. Like what? This is the way they should be. Done. So the idea here is to still continue to have the couch against the wall. We just had guests here, so the bed is kind of set up now, but it's gonna be the same kind of filming area. I might add some plants, but this is what I'm mostly going to change. So my plan is to kind of flip the desk sideways. So it's gonna go kind of right here. And then on that back wall, I'm gonna take the clock down. I'm gonna move the shelf from the living room in here. Probably only gonna be here for a couple more months, so if I hate it, who cares? We're just gonna switch it up anyway. So I take some of the hard drives, I'm gonna put them in the closet with a monitor, the ones that we don't use anymore. I still wanna have access to the files, but I don't need them all the time. So I'm gonna move them in there. And then this little unit that's underneath the desk, I'm gonna move to the living room. And that way, when I set up to film, I can have my light kind of where I'm standing, which will point at the filming couch area, but then I can also just kind of turn it and use it at my computer. So I kind of have two different spaces to film in. I still gotta deal with this. I'm taking everything out of my closets and I'm organizing them into like piles. So I've got flash, I've got camera accessories, I've got batteries, I've got small cables, I got network cables. I'm just gonna organize everything. I'm gonna label everything. So when I look in my closet, I'm looking for, say, waterproof cases. I can haul out a box, everything is in there. So that's the plan. But boy, this is like monotonous. Hard drives. On old hard drives. On old hard drives. Okay, I'm gonna finish this and then we'll check back in later. So I bought myself a label maker to make this project a lot more manageable. That's why I bought these boxes and this. Oh, and by the way, Chris is here and he's wearing his non-tuxedo tuxedo time.
This outfit's illegal. You're not allowed to show this on the vlog.
Too late! I never used one of these before, have you?
Yeah, I used to have one when I was a kid.
I'm not surprised. Because I feel like it's something you would have been like obsessed with.
Maybe.
Yeah, I gotta make one for every single box. Woo-wee. I'm actually... I don't know what you look like.
Let us know in the comments below what I look like. Look, I'm melting down the wall.
You look like one of those clocks. What? Salvador Dali. I'm gonna put...
Look at you in your art history. How did you do in that course?
We failed. So I have a couple more boxes to do. Progress has been made, and now I must go to sleep. So, check back in later. I picked up a little Mac Mini and a little screen. It was on sale for my closet. So as I mentioned earlier in this video, my plan is to move half of my hard drives with my old files to the closet on its own machine. This is what's happening underneath the computer. Yikes. I'm wearing makeup today. This is probably like a rare sight indeed, but I had a little photo shoot with my friends today. So, by the way, I ordered a piece of art for this office from my friend, and it just showed up in the mail today. So I'm gonna open it. Please don't judge me. This is how it looks when we're cleaning. So let me tell you a little story about this painting. My friend Ashley, I'll leave her link in the description box. She does these paintings called snack painting. She's from Newfoundland. I was following her on Instagram, obviously, like you do, and she had posted something like this that she did for a company for their window display. And I said, oh my God, I need one of those for my office. She said, what do you want it to say? What colors do you want? So obviously I chose black and white and gray. I asked her to put this date on it because this is the day that Chris and I flew to Toronto and moved to Buffalo. And this is the flight number that was the flight that we took to get to Toronto to get to Buffalo. So I'm very excited. I have no idea how I'm gonna mount it, but I love it so much. I'm so excited. But I think we need to do a little unboxing of that Mac Mini because I've actually never owned one of those and they're super cute. So. First unboxing.
Why are you smelling it?
Do you want to smell?
No, why would I want to smell your computer? You love me.
Thumbnail.
We're gonna take a short break for some chicken wings.
I have fake eyelashes on.
Really? Those are fake?
Some of them, yeah. Can't you tell? Do I look beautiful?
Who are you and what have you done with my tomboy wife?
I can be a lady for one day.
I think you look great.
Why do when I vlog, I get out of breath?
Also, can we talk about your power stance here right now?
What do you think about it? I'm thinking about like this lash. Jesus! So what I decided to do was create kind of like a server networking area for the old files that I don't need access to all the time, but they're here at the ready if I want to like come over and export a photo or if I need access to old video clips. And then I got this little tiny uninterrupted power supply UPS. If you have a desktop or you're working with like a lot of hard drives, I actually recommend, Chris and I both recommend getting something like this. Basically what it is, it's a battery and a plug mixed together.
We recommend UPSs on all of your computers. They're essentially a backup battery. So if the power goes out or you inadvertently flip a circuit breaker like we've always done during our home renovations, then your computer won't just shut down out of nowhere and risk corrupting files, losing files, and messing things up. They also act as surge protectors. So if there's a thunderstorm and there's a power surge, it'll protect your electronics. Obviously very important. Also my power stance.
Wow.
I stole your power stance.
Putting your arm on your hip like that really makes a difference.
Double hips.
Wow.
3/4 turn.
That's incredible.
What else is left to do in here? Is this all done?
I haven't turned this computer on yet. Why is there a pizza ball already?
Because you should have bought a PC like I told you.
I'm not interested in building my own computer. Create a computer account. The queen. Look at her. Oh damn, who is she? What do you think about painting the brick wall black? If I paint it, what would you think?
Fantastic idea.
Should we do it? Should we paint the wall matte black?
Yeah, go for it. As long as you're doing it.
I think I might do it.
Okay, do it.
We're gonna paint the wall matte black. I regret this already. Why did I do this? So many pores.
That vlog life.
Regrets!
Cut to being done.
Oh my God.
Do you still regret it?
No, I don't regret it at all. We turned this spare bedroom into a home studio slash office slash workspace that also doubles as, you guessed it, a guest room, because this couch turns into a bed. Ding, ding, ding. This is a video clip of the bed setup before we changed everything around.
Yeah, just imagine the wall black like it is now. Power of imagination.
This room had to double at triple, quadruple as like a lot of uses. So not only is it my office where I edit these videos, but it's also where we film these tutorials and where we store our camera gear. And it's also contains the only closet that we can use as storage because this apartment doesn't actually have an extra storage room. When you look at the footage of this office, you might think like, oh, that's kind of like messy. There's a lot of things around. And we're kind of working with what we got here. We don't have a lot of storage, so we had to be kind of smart in how we laid out the space. So we use like a cart that we got from Target to have things that we use all the time to film these videos. So all the GoPro and accessories are there, laptop, color card, tripods, lights, bags, everything is there, just at the ready in case I need to like quickly grab something while I'm filming.
I feel like Vancouver taught us that when we lived in 496 square feet.
Yeah, we kind of got used to creating multi-use spaces. Again, this also turns into a guest room, so this couch does fold down into a queen size bed, and all of the bedding is actually stored underneath the couch. If you guys are wondering where we got this couch, it's from CB2. None of this is sponsored. This is all just stuff that we picked up because we thought it would be useful in space.
And you're big on shopping your own house for items too. I don't think we really bought anything new for this place. And the shelf over there is just plucked out of the living room.
That's right.
And you've got a whole other idea. I guess you'll talk about that in a later video.
Yes, I'm gonna give you guys a legit full shelf styling video soon. It is a functional shelf where I can store all my Canon lenses. There's storage on the bottom. We've got Pixel Lens t-shirts, which we cannot sell, but we can give them away. So maybe we'll give away some shirts at some point. Oh, by the way, if you wanna know what Pixel Lens is, it's our photo club. You can join it on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Word. It's not done. I gotta change some stuff that's up on the top. That picture is too big. There's not enough plants.
And the Elmo Super 8 camera. I use that for a couple BMX videos. Epic filmic B-roll.
And now I have like an actual like nice looking filming area and also like kind of like an editing corner.
Yeah, it's just a bit more dynamic.
So the lighting setup is the same as all of these other tutorials. We've got the Aperture 120D, which we'll talk more about when in a separate gear video. But this light can actually just like swivel, and I literally don't have to change anything to film at my desk area. And my desk is also a standing desk, so I can sit and I can do my edits, but then also, wait.
Oh, shit.
Boom! Standing work desk. It can also be a filming area. But I can just move my chair back, I can just do a little ditty. My hard drives are here underneath on this shoe rack. Yeah, it's not the most prettiest, but it is what it is. So all I have to do is turn my light around, switch my mic around, turn on my lights. All I have to do is this.
Now we film the couch scene. Yeah, don't disregard this. What could serve as a 1/4 screw hole to hot shoe? I was like, wait a second, an old camera. Shop your house.
For extra storage, don't forget, behind the door, always a good spot to put things that maybe are a little bit unsightly, like light stands. So I got these 3M hooks that I stuck on the wall.
I think those are made for rakes.
Yeah, I think they are, like brooms.
Photographer hack.
Yeah.
The shelf over by the door, it doubles as a charging station. As you're walking out the door, you can grab all your batteries and go. We also needed a place for our helmet, so there's 2 hooks above. You can't see the hooks because they're covered by the helmets. Shh, they're a little bit uneven. That was her fault.
My bad. It's just a way to get those off a shelf up onto the wall and then freeing up shelf space for like the stabilizer or the light box or the charging station. And originally I had the charging station into the closet, but as I mentioned earlier in this video, and I won't get too much more into that, but we did want to turn that closet into a server closet. So we organized everything in boxes, everything is labeled, and then the hard drives are down there with the Mac Mini, and then we can easily access that. I think this setup works a lot better. There's, you know, 2 different areas to film in. We've got multifunctional space. Like a lot of people say like they don't have room in their house for a studio, but if you have a spare bedroom or a corner of a room.
The key is multi-purpose space, like
Yeah.
we were talking about. You know, how can I use this space for multiple uses? I mean, it's just getting creative with it and realizing that maybe you don't need a dedicated room for a dedicated purpose.
Do you have any
Other
regrets about the black background?
Other than you did everything. Actually, I helped paint.
You helped paint
Yeah.
for a minute.
So for anyone who didn't see our faux brick experience, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Link up here.
Well, this is our last video before 2019, which is like 2019 is in like 3 days, which is
Yes.
crazy. We want to know what your like big thing is for 2019. Like, what are your goals? What do you want to start? Let us know in the comments below. We want to wish you guys a happy and safe new year. Do not drink and drive. Please be careful and have a great time. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. We will see you in 2019. What? Bye. So,
On wheels, boss.
on wheels, one eye.
Are you getting grossed out or are you getting tingles?
People have been shading me for spelling the Canadian version of favorite in color. Like, I'm still Canadian, boss.
For the record,
For the
I
record.
won. I don't know that song.
You don't remember that song? Okay, ow.